In this video, we're gonna look at the all-new Lenovo Tab P12 Pro. Good thing is they're finally including the precision pen with this one. Current price on this is $699.99 in the United States, but it's already on sale for $629.99. You're gonna get the Snapdragon 870 processor, 6 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage. Still on Android 11 though. It also has a 12.6-inch 2K resolution AMOLED display, 120 Hz refresh rate. It also has Dolby Vision, 400 nits brightness. You've also got an 8 megapixel front-facing camera. You've got dual cameras on the back, a 13 megapixel and a 5 megapixel wide angle. You also get Bluetooth 5.2 with this one, JBL quad speaker system. They're also gonna have an optional keyboard that you can buy separately. Plus you get Wi-Fi 6. You get a 30-watt USB-C charging brick. You also get a 10,200 milliamp hour battery with this one, USB-C to USB-C charging cable. So yeah, pretty high-end specs with this new P12 Pro versus their previous model. They also throw in a headphone adapter, USB-C to 3.5 millimeter. Now you get two different versions with this. One is just a micro SD card tray. The other one is a micro SD card tray. Plus it also has a spot for a nano SIM card. They also throw in an extra tip for the precision pen. If you didn't think these guys are going after Samsung, wait till you see this Precision Pen 3. I mean, I don't know if you can get much closer to an S Pen. I mean, it feels pretty nice. Really nice premium build quality here. And then of course you've got a spot right there on the back for the S Pen, Precision Pen 3. You've got your dual camera setup up there in the corner along with the flash. And then as you can see, this is super thin, very Samsung-like. And then on the right-hand side is your volume buttons. Dual speakers on each side, USB-C charging port there on the bottom. Along the top, you get your power button, which also acts as a fingerprint scanner. This has got to be the most premium feeling tablet from Lenovo that I've tried so far. Pretty cool animation there for the Precision Pen as well. With the new Lenovo pen, they're going to give you some tips here. You can also use the button on the pen to remotely switch between PowerPoint slides, music, videos, take photos. You can start handwriting and it's going to convert it to text automatically. Left of the home screen, they're putting the Google Entertainment Space. I kind of like that. They're doing that on some of the other Lenovo tablets as well. Plus they're adding Google Kids Space on this one as well. And as you can see, a really nice and vibrant OLED display here. Pretty thin bezels all the way around as well. And yeah, I can tell already, this Lenovo pen is really responsive. Pen tools over here on the side, you've got About pen tools, quickly create new notes, copy text to generate a note. You can use these buttons to create new notes, take screenshots, scan documents, or turn the pen into a laser pointer or magnifying glass. So as you can see, somewhat similar to what you're gonna get with the S Pen on Samsung. You can also press the button on the pen while tapping the screen to quickly create a new note. You can also copy a note to an input box where you just press and hold a note and then drag it to an empty area to copy the note content to the currently active input box. You can also do a scrolling screenshot with this. So when you swipe left of the home screen, you're gonna get the Google Entertainment Space, which I sort of like what tablets are doing with this. You've got a lot of stuff to watch on the first tab. They've got some games that you might be interested in, books to read, and you can listen to music, podcasts, that kind of stuff as well. It's using about 18 gigabytes of the 128 gigabyte storage right out of the box. This also has double tap to wake, raise to wake. You can pick between 60 Hz and 120 Hz refresh rate. Up in the notification shade, you're gonna get most of your typical stuff like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, auto rotate, auto brightness, ring, eye protection mode. You got dark theme, location, nearby share, productivity mode. You've also got smart rotate, screenshot, screen record. You can choose between 3 different modes on the Dolby Atmos. Airplane mode, notification free mode, battery saver, and then you've also got screencast. There's also a few others that you can add like focus mode, bedtime mode, lock screen, data saver. You can also invert colors and then do not disturb. Nice thing is on Netflix, you get full HD playback resolution, which you're definitely gonna want on a screen this large. And then of course you get up to 2160p resolution on YouTube. I don't think I've seen this before. They have a tablet center. It actually shows you the warranty status, current service and support status. It says I've got 14 months remaining. Looks like it's gonna end in February of 2023, but they also offer you an option to upgrade your warranty. Actually, that's a pretty good idea. I'm surprised more companies don't do that. And then you also get productivity mode with this, where it's gonna turn into sort of their version of Samsung DeX. Pretty nice feature actually if you have a Bluetooth keyboard, or if you get the official one from Lenovo, or you can just add any Bluetooth keyboard and mouse to this, and it's gonna just make this feel like a little bit closer to a laptop. Text looks really nice and sharp on this display also. Something that I felt was a little bit off on the Tab P11 Pro. Nice to see there's really no issue that I see on this one. Let me give you a quick audio test on this, just to give you an idea of what the speakers sound like. Okay, so yeah, the speakers on here sound nice and loud, plenty of clarity, not a whole lot of bass, but again, this is a really thin tablet. I think most people are gonna like how the speakers sound on here. So you've got a pretty simple camera app here. You've got video, photo, portrait. You've also got the wide angle lens there on the back. Wide angle lens definitely doesn't look as good as the other one. You can also use Auto HDR, Smart Document. Then for video, you get up to 4K resolution on the rear facing camera, 1080p on the front facing camera. Then you can choose between different aspect ratios, HDR, Auto HDR, HDR, turn it off altogether. You've got grid lines, Smart Document. You can also pick from a lot of different filters here. I'll go ahead and show you some samples of photos and video just to give you an idea of what to expect. The quality of photos and video for this tablet are actually pretty decent for a tablet anyways. It's still not going to be quite as good as most cell phones, especially in low light situations. And the color seems a little bit off on the front facing camera for video. The cameras on here are probably a little better than the other Lenovo tablets I've tested, just not quite as good as a cell phone for about the same price. As expected, performance on this tablet is really good. In Geekbench scores, they're right up there with the Galaxy S21, Galaxy S21 Ultra. And also, as expected, gaming on this tablet is really good. Really nice HD graphics, high frame rates. The graphics and scenes are gonna load pretty quick during most games. And just how fast the games load in my testing are really good. Not only is this gonna be the closest thing to the more expensive Samsung tablets, with the S Pen, performance, gaming, it's gonna make it a really tough decision to choose between this and some of those more popular Samsung tablets. It's just really nice to see a high-end tablet, not only hardware, but also software, performance. There could be some improvement with the cameras, but overall, I really like what I'm seeing from Lenovo. And if you do buy this tablet over something from Samsung, I think you're really not gonna miss out on much. So yeah, obviously you gotta check this tablet out. I think a lot of people are gonna be surprised by just how good this tablet is. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.